This is tutorial number 78, and it covers how to make a leather pattern feature in SolidWorks by using PhotoWorks. Now to start off, open up the steering wheel, which I've included on the DVD. Now this steering wheel is a Pontiac steering wheel that I created myself, and most of the parts that I used, it was just using PhotoWorks and bringing in a picture. The logo is just a decal that I threw on. So one of the big problems that I had was making the leather pattern, or like the leather feature, all around the steering wheel. Now PhotoWorks and SolidWorks provides you with a leather material that you can use, but personally to me it was ugly and it also wasn't the right color. So I'll just show you what it looks like right now. We'll throw it onto this face here that I've left open. So let's drag the leather onto there and just zoom in and take a look. There was a couple problems. First, the grain wasn't really what I liked and what I was looking for the effect, and plus the color, it just was an ugly color. I wanted a black leather, the brown leather, it just didn't look good at all. So I had to go out and I had to create my own black leather on here. Now just click cancel to get rid of the brown leather. So if you zoom in a bit onto the steering wheel, you can see that it has the bumpy, grainy look of leather and what you should get when you get a steering wheel wrapped in leather. Now we'll also do a render just so you can take a look at it when it's rendered. So click render. And just a tip, if you ever have parts that are coming out shiny, even though you have something like leather wrap or grass or something on it, check what material you have on it on your settings, because you might have a like a metal below it, and you might have a grass picture on it, but having the metal below it is still going to give it a shiny look. Anyways, here is what it looks like rendered with the leather and how I made it. Now for the leather, what it is through PhotoWorks is a decal. So I had a picture and I put it on there, and using the picture it created the leather wrap and what you can see right now. Now a problem that I had was that if you put the cursor over, you can see all the different areas. So it's not like I can just throw one big sheet or one big picture over the whole surface and it's going to cover the whole steering wheel. So I had to do multiple decals all around and throwing it all over the place. And if you open up the decal on the side here, you can actually see how many different leather decals I had to put on. Now another problem that I had, but I'm going to show you a way to get past it, is the number that I had to use here was large, but it might have been even larger, because I found a leather picture on the internet that I liked, and when I put the leather on there to get this grainy look, the picture was so small that it would have probably taken me, I'd say, 1,000 of these leather instances to cover the whole steering wheel. So I'll show you what I mean. Let me open it up. This is the leather patch that I saw, and the leather patch that I used after was this one here. And what I did here was I copied the original leather one and I made numerous instances on one picture. So in the top left corner here, that's the leather that I started out with before. I made a bunch of copies and I made one big leather patch. So using this bigger leather patch, I was able to not use as many instances to cover all the different surface areas, and plus I was still able to keep the grainy consistency that I wanted. So if you go on the internet, you find a certain type of leather or a certain type of pattern you like, even though it may be small like that, even though it's the right consistency and just what you want, copy it out, make it on a bigger scale so that you're able to cover the area, a large area, with a lower number of instances of different decals, and you're able to get the consistency and the look that you're looking for. And that covers our tutorial on how to make a leather feature in SolidWorks by using PhotoWorks.